Beaufort, South Carolina.
Ahoy! We're the Boomershines, a family of 4 who've moved aboard a 56-foot motor yacht to do the Great American Loop and beyond. Meet Captain Mark. I'm Admiral Cinda. This is First Mate Belle and Bosun Rex. And we can't forget the ship kiddies, Angie and JoJo. Welcome aboard as we share our travels and triumphs, trials and tribulations, tips and tricks for life aboard Seashine.
Welcome back, dear friends. It's lovely to have you back with us. In this episode, the intrepid crew of Seashine depart from Hilton Head Yacht Basin and continue traveling up the coast to the quaint town of Beaufort, South Carolina. Admiral Cinda has a bit of a time with the name, but trust me, it's Beaufort. Now let's see what this box of chocolates episode has in store for us, shall we?
Good morning from beautiful Hilton Head Island, right underneath the iconic lighthouse. And it is Monday morning. We've been in Hilton Head for 3 nights, so we could all kind of sit still for a minute and play a little bit. And now we are heading out in about an hour when the wind is at its calmest and going just up the way to Beaufort, South Carolina, to soak up a little bit of that charming town and their history for one night, and then we're off to the Charleston area. So we're about ready to do all of our pre-engine checks, and I'm gonna get all the lines ready. See all the lines down there? Lines ready to go, and then we will head out, which hopefully will be easier than heading in because there won't be an audience like hundreds of people right there. And we're about halfway between high tide and low tide. The crazy part about this area is there is about an 8-foot tidal swing because we had a full moon. I mean, it's crazy. But we're on a floating dock, so it really doesn't impact us. It's just fascinating to watch. So, and rumor has it there's an alligator swimming around in here yesterday. We did not see him. Kind of grateful for that. Rex is really bummed he didn't see it. And supposedly there's also 2 manatee that live over there. We didn't see them either. But we'll be on the lookout for all of them when we head out. So pretty, except I want to get that piece of trash right there. I might do that. Okay, bye-bye slip. Just gotta watch the corner of Legend. You're looking solid. Got plenty of room that I can see everywhere else. Looking good. Good, you got it. Here we come. I mean, that cat sticks out far. Okay, I'm gonna clean your lines and get rid of that sloppy fender. And you're going through the red and the green. And then you'll turn north. Yeehaw! 2 dorks with their headsets. Hey, the tricky part about today is we're crossing the Port Royal Sound. Sounds are scary to me now, but it's only expected to be 2.5 foot waves, which is about typical as far as I can tell, so away we go. We're at the start of week 3 of our great...
Cruising or living on the port?
Well, of cruising.
2, yeah.
And let me tell you, we've learned a lot. And it's a lot of stuff that And it's
to shut things off when they beep.
It's a lot of stuff that, unless you were forced to figure out, you probably wouldn't figure out. You know? Like, if we had a captain on board, he'd probably just do things that we don't realize he's doing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it all makes sense. It's things you see, like the tides and the moons and the full moons and the little moon and the waning moon and the size of the tide and the current. It all...
I'm docking and
time. It all is relative.
Yeah. So anyway, we're figuring it out. We're still in it for another week. Last week I was ready to be done. I was like, okay, I'm out. This is hard. And it is such like a privilege, and we've worked so hard for it, but at the same time I was like, yeah, this is more than Mama can handle. But we're in it for at least one more week, right?
Yes.
I think it's the looking at it as a whole year of this intensity overwhelms me. But I don't think it's going to remain this intense. And we're going to figure out the homeschool thing, and we're going to find a buddy boat. And all of those things will make life easier, I think, for us on the
By figuring out the homeschool thing, you mean find someone to educate our kid?
Or an online something, or, yeah, we're just going to get that more dialed in. And I think that will help. So, I'm committed to another week, Mark.
Okay.
But if a tropical storm comes in, I may change my mind.
Crew and kittens of Seashine. Crew and kittens of Seashine. We are approaching the Port Royal Sound. However, the seas look calm at 1 to 2 feet, and it should be an uneventful crossing.
Did you mean to say 1 to 2 and not 2 to 3? Just to keep them calm?
Oh, is it 2 to 3?
Yeah.
They're not going to do it.
We got this! There's water all around us. This sound crossing has been downright delightful. I've been working away on my laptop. Totally doable. I haven't gotten any calls from the kids that the cat's cute. I think we're good. So now we're going to work our way up the... what river?
We crossed Port Royal Sound, and we are headed up the Lucas Cut.
What's happening?
We just have no AC in the salon.
And what are you worried about?
That the water pump for the AC unit, which has to be on for it to run, wasn't on. It's very hard to tell if it's running when we're underway because of all the noises, and when we're at Anchorage I can see the water coming out the port side, but when we're moving there's just a bunch of water wishing past the boat, so it's hard to tell. And you can't stick your head in the engine.
But the switch is on, right?
The switch was on, yeah, and the light was on. So I'm assuming, but maybe a reboot. I'm letting it cool down, and maybe a reboot when we plug in at 220.
Always something.
You know what that means?
What, when we were safely at the marina?
Yep.
Okay. We're not terribly far away.
Now we're going to look up fault code F5 on a cruiser. Monday morning cruising. Cinda's videoing a marine base. I'm sure we could find out on the map what marine base that is. It's on Paris. Oh, that would be Paris Island.
Yeah, that's a place that I would not thrive there.
We are leaving Hilton Head Island on our way to Beaufort, South Carolina for a night. We crossed the Sound. It was uneventful. I'm on autopilot. I'm just sitting here. Cinda says we like uneventful. I'm steering. I need to go a little left. So I just rotate the little dial or press the button to keep us on track using multiple software programs. And that's what we're like. We're showing a 10:43 arrival in a Beaufort. Everybody have a great Monday.
Okay, well that's a charming little marina outside Beaufort. It is a Safe Harbor logo.
Port Royal Landing.
That's adorable. I think that's where Olo stays.
Fascia dock, perfect.
Yeah, that would be an easy docking should our others prove difficult.
We need to clean up cat up on aisle 12.
Okay, I'm coming to clean up cat throw up on aisle 12. Who was the offender?
Pardon?
Do you know who got sick?
Nope.
Okay, we need to watch Angie.
Where is it?
It is going down the stairs.
What? Well, we did cross the sound, although it was really calm.
Look out our front window, and there are 2 church steeples. That's where we're going.
Yep. Okay, we're safely in and tied up, and we did an okay job, right? Oh, we're getting better every time. The wind helped us.
Comparison.
Oh yeah.
That's what we used to operate.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what we learned on. There you go. So we went from that to this. From the Meridian 408 to this big boy. And we added 2 kids in between then. So we are safely docked. We are safely tied up. But once again, we're having electrical issues. We've got power from the pedestal, but for some reason, like the air conditioning water pump's not coming on, the refrigerator's not coming on. Let Mark figure it out. Okay, so you got the fridge working?
Yes, we're having problems, but I will win. I always win.
But we don't have the main salon AC working yet.
Main salon AC is not, it comes on, it's not cooling. So I got to look up what that fault code is. We have a master AC working. We have water coming out of the air conditioning cooling system.
Okay, so that's good.
So that's good. So we didn't burn out the
Fuel
water pump. Water pump, not fuel pump.
Oh, sorry, water pump.
Um,
I'm learning.
so it's just learning.
And here we are.
Oh, the stellar docking.
Babe, they said you did a
Stellar.
really good job. I mean, the not having a lot of wind helped.
Yep, no current.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty perfect. Let's look at it. Let's look.
Okay, we're off to explore the charming town of Beaufort. That's a cool boat. Okay, I think we go that way.
In 1861, as the Union Army was marching toward Beaufort, the mouthpieces had moved along to the fireplace.
Thank you, Angus. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, let's go explore. Who wants to go find the chocolate shop? I don't know if I want to hug Emma's Earth Shop or curse her, but I think I want to hug her. Because she gave you what, Bill? Free kazoos.
This is a really lucky day.
This is a really lucky day.
Then we're going to find a barber shop. Oh, why would that be there?
Hey, that's where
No, well, yes. Or off the carriage.
So you didn't have to jump as far. What a gorgeous house in a gorgeous town. Okay, let's walk around here.
Carriage.
Yeah,
Perfect for your butt.
love it.
Station Beaufort, 61-65. It was the primary hospital during the war for enlistment and Union.
Supposedly, these are the chocolates that Tom Hanks ate while he was filming Forrest Gump. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Sweet chocolate. Hey, you two. Look at me. How's the chocolate?
Great. Great.
First-rate chocolate. Okay, we found a local grocer. We got fresh baked bread. We got local honey.
And some dabs.
And some dabs. And some orange juice. Okay. Charming, charming town. Okay, guys, so here's the story. See that beautiful inn behind us? Rex, do you see the inn behind us that we're about to do the crosswalk towards? The owner of that inn took my picture for a magazine 10 years ago and said she was about to move to Beaufort, South Carolina and start an inn. Y'all ready? Ready, Freddie. I hope so. Yep. About to move to Beaufort to start an inn. And I said, well, we'll be by there when we do the loop. Fast forward 10 years, here we are. And we get to go see the inn. And this restaurant is apparently insanely good. Hello! Sorry, that was loud.
Welcome to the house. This is a wow.
Hi there. Hi. We have to document this because this is a crazy story.
This is how we're the travelers. Yeah. This was a gift to me. I don't even know if I go. He was small. This is all he is. He said, I don't know and he said, I don't know what house it can fit in other than yours.
That's a big mirror. Look at the beautiful woodwork, guys. And look at that, Rex.
We're going to be out on this portion because it's too sunny right now. But,
Follow you.
yes, but it's going to look up here. Okay, good. It's beautiful up here, but it's very hot.
That's a big mirror. Hey there.
Where's your boat? Can you see it?
We
It's
are
behind that clump of trees.
right through those trees.
Sun.
I mean, I've got my big floppy sunshine on.
One more
good.
one set here to go.
Oh my gosh, this is
And then here's a little bit of mango cheese and
Love it.
some craft delicious.
That is one big moon over Beaufort, South Carolina. We had the most amazing time with our friends here in Beaufort, South Carolina at their inn, Anchorage 770, which is incredible. I'm dying to come back and stay there and have dinner there, which I hear is just an insanely delicious dining experience. But we're back and the wind is pinning us to the dock, which is fine, but the current is ripping. And we came in at slack tide, so the current was not ripping. And in the morning, the tide's going to be about the same where we're in now. And I don't know how we're going to get off the dock. The winds will be calmer, but if the current's ripping like this, it's going to be stressful getting off the dock. Is there a term for that? Anyway, stay tuned. Let's see how we do. So Beaufort, South Carolina is an absolutely charming town. I'd love to have more time, but I feel like since we got here a little before noon, we got a good day here. And then if I were to come back, I would 1000% stay at the Anchorage Inn. What a cool spot. The rooms are gorgeous. The history is incredible. And apparently the food is to die for. And I'm so bummed we weren't here on the day that the restaurant was open. But tomorrow we got to get off this dock in the current, which has me a little bit worried. And we got to navigate some really shallow waters. First being between here and Charleston, which we can time with high tide. But the tricky part is after Charleston, getting into Isle of Palms, which just by the nature of leaving here when we leave here to hit the first skinny sections of water means we're going to hit Isle of Palms closer to low tide. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. We may have a change of plans, but we do some research, figure it out, see what tomorrow has in store.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode. In the next leg, Sea Shine continues north up South Carolina's coast to Isle of Palms, where the waters are known for their shallow depths and fast-running currents. How will the crew of Sea Shine fare? Make sure to click the reminder for the next episode to find out. Until then, shine on.
Beaufort, Beaufort, Beaufort,
Beaufort, Beaufort, Beaufort.
Beaufort, South Carolina.